Welcome to Louisianimal Gaming. Today we're going to be breaking down the Utah Utes playbook, and they have a bunch of good stuff in here. They have some very good bunch sets that we're going to go over. They have some spread, they have some trips, and they also have some really good run plays. They also have a unique strong I formation and a split T if you are looking for more under center approach stuff. There is no single backs is the only knock or drawback against this playbook. But we're going to jump into the video, and real quick, if you guys enjoy this content, do me a favor, sub to the channel, leave me comments, drop a like if you like the video. Really helps the channel grow, helps me put out the best content and the content that you all want to see. And if it interests you, go check out the Patreon page. The link will be in the comments below. It's completely free to join. You'll get early access to all my YouTube content when I drop it. And if you do want to become a member, there is different tiers. I offer different things, ebooks, all that good stuff. But let's jump into this playbook breakdown. The first formation that we're going to jump into is the bunch open tight end. And there is 9 plays in here, and you could easily run all 9 plays in the playbook. First we're going to jump into the halfback draw. To me, it's one of the most underrated runs in the game. And you see, my only issue with the halfback draw is occasionally you will get that high snap, but we're just going to run this a few times to just show you the consistency of this run. As you see that this time when we don't get the high snap, we actually get out a lot quicker here, and it really helps because some of these linemen or even your tight end will get up into that second level and really get in front of you to get some big blocks. We're going to take a look in here at Y Trail. Y Trail to me is one of the better runs. Only I like doing is re-cornering X to put him on a sharper corner route. And again, really what you're going to look at here is if you see the tight ends in any kind of man coverage, he usually does a really good job of getting outside. Corners have to come inside to align with them, which then allows the tight end to break outside. Linebackers don't really cover it as well. And then you have this B on this drag, A on the trail route, and then RB will be on this post. So let's just go through our reads here. Here is the drag from B. Here we're going to get a man blitz, and you see that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now the defender made a great play, which can happen from time to time, but if you just look at this tight end, watch how bad he cooks and gets out here. And that safety is cooked. If this D lineman doesn't jump and bat the pass, it's going to be a walk-in touchdown. So that's the reason why we like putting this tight end on a re-corner here. Here you see this is against man. The tight end, or not the tight end, but the A route on this trail gets open super easy, and he will do it against zone here. As you see, he just gets in a nice gap as the middle user will be distracted by the drag. So, and then if we can get a quick look at it here, we'll just show you where RB will get open a little bit deeper over the middle here. And we're able to pass lead that out in front against a man coverage. Against zone, though, he will get into a nice little pocket. Next, we're going to take a look at flood here. Flood is super simple. If you want to put this tight end on this re-corner route, again, just to make sure that you're given the same look, you can do that. I also like putting RB here on a drag. And you see here, especially against zone, this RB on a drag will just get open extremely quick. Even though he kind of got stuck on A there, you see you have RB here in the flats this time, and that's assuming we don't put him on the drag, we leave him in the flat. He will actually get into a nice spot against cover 2s and even cover 3s, and here we just put a nice placement on the ball outside corner. So it can beat man as well. And again, we'll see. With the Y is if you don't put the RB on a drag, the cool thing is you can put Y on anything. You want to put Y on a Texas route. You want to put him on a streak here. You can just find this guy in nice spots. But yeah, X here on the corner, we get a look like this. We can put Y on a streak. You can put Y on a Texas route. And then you'll just kind of watch, right? X, pass, lead him outside. You got your slow tight end out here cooking with some jukes. But flood is a very, very good play, and you guys need to be running it in this bunch open tight end. Next one is fake screen verts. Fake screen verts. Again, now you see this corner from the tight end is still there. It's actually slightly different in that it's stemmed up a little bit longer. And then you're going to have A on this crosser. You're going to have B on the smoke screen. RB here. And you see right here the smoke screen right away open. We catch it. We get about 7 yards. One other thing to make this play even better, in my opinion, is putting Y here on this corner. You have all these guys kind of stretching the field here with the deep routes. And if they're playing a hard flat as well against the smoke screen, Y is just going to get open in this nice little pocket right here for about 8 to 10 yards. And if nobody hits him right away, then the rack animation is just going to take him further. Here you're going to have a nice little snap throw here to A if he gets in this little crease like this, and that can lead also to big yards. Last two things about this, the alert bubble and the RPO peak wide receiver screen. It's going to be the exact same as far as what you're reading. We're just going to go to the bubble. We like that one a little bit better. And the first thing you want to do is you always want to look at the numbers to the right. As you see, there is 4 DBs lined up over the right. So we're automatically going to kind of rule out this bubble. And we're just going to hand it off and take our numbers there, cut back, and you see we're able to get about 5 to 6 yards. Get a read here again. Now there's 3 on 3. We may just rerun it again, but we can also take a look and watch how the defenders are going to behave out there. And here we cut it out. We probably could have bounced it outside there for a much bigger gain. Trying to get us a look here without the numbers equal outside here. So let's see if we can get a look here. Here's a look where we like, where you see how there's one corner out there, then there's a safety, the slot corner is kind of like inside. So this bubble is going to be kind of like an automatic throw when you have the numbers. And the success of the play is really just going to depend on how well your receivers block here. Also, if you see all the DBs on the side drop back, you can also instantly throw that bubble. But once you've thrown this in after the other plays, it immediately makes it difficult for the defense to sit on exactly what you're going to do in this formation. Next formation we're going to take a look at here, bunch strong wide. And the very first play I want us to go over is the dig return. Dig return is such a good play. I'm going to make one adjustment here. We're going to put X here on a speed out route. And you see how there is only a solo corner to the left. If this outside linebacker on the left is not rushing, it is going to be a snap throw to X here. And as long as you get a good throw, it's going to be huge yards. Sometimes in man, they actually fake the guy out and break his ankles. And it's just a great play. A great route to throw in. I like having it out there almost every play in this formation just because it's something for them to have to defend. Now we move our eyes to the right side of the field here. All you're going to do is just read the flats. And if nobody drops down right away, we're just going to snap throw this right here to A. Get past the defender there. Get it anywhere from 3 to 7 yards. And then we're going to look here. B is just going to be extremely good as well. He beats man and zone. You can throw it to him early or late. I'm not sure what just happened there. We'll leave it in the video just because it's kind of a blooper. But you're going to watch him here again a little bit. Now we threw it to him a little bit later on his cut out. And it is just a simple 5 yards. And let's just say, for example, if that is taken away, you're going to have RB here. We just waited a little bit, but RB is actually going to just come open right across the middle. And the reason why he's going to end up being open is because eventually they're going to shade underneath, and they're going to take away that flat to try to go user against that zig route from the B. So that's what's going to leave the middle open. And then again here, like I told you, if there is backed off coverage, single coverage, it doesn't matter if it's zone. If that backed off corner is not anywhere down on the line of scrimmage like he is here, it's just going to be a snap throw to X. And if you pass to the outside, it's going to be a big play. Our next favorite play in this formation, orbit red zone scissors. So in this play here, again, I like putting X here on this speed out route. If you want to put them on a drag, just kind of give yourself a check down, you absolutely can. Either one will work here. But this motion is going to happen. And RB is also going to test the flats here. So if they're not playing underneath, the speed out from RB is going to be there. Next look, we're going to take a look here and see where Y fits in the picture. You see they actually end up playing man. As you see, we keep getting favorable looks here for our speed out, which again just makes it so good. I don't want this entire video or this play or formation to be all about the speed out. Yeah, see, if I see press like this, I'm still going to keep the speed out right there. Really want us to give them a zone look here so we can show you why. You see why actually will beat man too if you can get a good pass lead animation to the sideline. Trying to show where he gets open and see zone really right here. I hit the possession catch here. But red zone scissors is a extremely good play that you guys want to be implementing into this offense. And then we're going to take, you have orbit Z spot is another one, kind of creating this flood concept here. And so really the user in the middle is going to have to make a choice, especially if it is man or even zone for that matter. Here we hit the post. We're going to see what I'm talking about here is flats to Y, or we hit this nice little curl route here. RB can definitely beat man. It can also beat zone here if we just streak B here. And you see there's a nice little spot there on the sideline. There is, again, we're getting some beautiful animations here for the sake of this video. But run this one more time. You also have the swing route too here in case they don't play it like this. Nobody's playing down and underneath. It's a good check down route, especially if they're blitzing as well. So orbit Z spot, make sure you guys are implementing this as well. And then to finish this formation off, I'm going to show you the RPO alert screen. And again, this is just all about reading numbers here. This edge rusher on the right looks like he's going to blitz. So we're just going to watch the behavior of the three guys on the right here. If they back up, they don't, we'll hand it off and get our couple yards here. Here is the perfect example, though. They have numbers out here to the right and they back off. Now it's just all about your blockers holding on to their blocks, and you're going to have that nice little screen route. And again, if they have numbers out there, you're just going to hand this off. Don't hold turbo as it'll accelerate the block sheds. And then you're just going to take your yards, go outside, or pick the hole that is most open. And then the very last play is the halfback cross screen. Reason why I like halfback screen so much here is you still have the screen to the right. If they play back, you can throw it. You also have the running back who won't get caught on the lineman. As you see, he just goes out here, and it's just going to be a nice big gain. And see if we can show you the other options. You see here is this screen here on the right. Again, we just watch the outside guys, how they're going to defend it. And then there will be opportunities here for X here on this crosser, especially if they vacate the middle or they try to cheat towards the trip side or even shoot down because they suspect a slip screen. So again, halfback slip screen is a great play in this button strong wide. So this is actually kind of a special edition here formation. I just want to go into this, and hopefully this won't make the video too long, but the wide tray open wing is so unique, and I think this is the only playbook in the game that has it. The reason why I want to touch on it, the quarterback lead, RPO alert, quarterback blast, quarterback outside zone, quarterback lead draw, RPO alert, quarterback power, RPO alert, quarterback power weak, QB zone, split zone. And again, like there's not that many quarterback runs in this game in one formation than here in the Utah playbook. So I'm going to just come out in this one here. And the reason why I like it is because you have this hitch. If they play, nope, nothing's here. We can scramble with our quarterback there. We get about 4 yards. But you have this option route here on the left. And see, the thing with option routes is they always make the correct reads. But yeah, so here again is take your looks. They run zone. You have Y here now on this little hitch. Yeah, then you also you have this outside zone and the quarterback lead. So just based on whatever front they're going to give you, you're just going to go here. And again, quarterback blast is just, it's been one of the better runs actually that nobody talks about for quite a while here. And you see, even against a mid-blitz type of look or double mug, it's getting us 10 yards, even against a loaded box here. Just about you finding the hole. It's really difficult, actually, for you to even lose any yards on this unless the user just knows how to shoot the gap and knows that you've been going to the well on this. So we're going to take a look here at double Y, flex, offset, and really what I like is this bounce RPO alert bubble here. You'll see there's going to be a few different ways to run this here. We're going to read the bubble. If it's not there, you hand it off, and you take your free yards here up the middle. Again, now there's a backed off corner on the slot on the bubble. If he's backed off, we throw it to the outside, follow your blocks, and make a guy miss or two. And you see here we get about almost 20 yards here on the play. And that's all it is. You're just reading this slot. If it's there, cool. We're going to throw this, get our yards, get outside, make a big play. And if they guard it, that's fine. We'll just take the handoff. So going from here, we're going to go into the 0-1 trap. I do believe the 0-1 trap is the best run in this formation. Super underrated overall run play. But you're going to see here, right, wasn't a great run. We still got 5 yards. Usually against 4-man fronts, it does extremely well here. But yeah, here 4 linemen. And you see, this is typically what happens against a 4-down lineman set. And it's just really about the linebackers, how they try to pursue. And again, here you see we're going to get another 6-yard gain. Last time we're going to show this, but yeah, if you see there's light in the box or 6, it's going to make it super easy to just navigate and get big runs. So 0-1 trap is going to complement the bubble. Angle smash is going to be one of my favorite pass plays. Just because you have the smash concept on the left, I actually like stemming X down because I feel like it gives the corner a little bit more space. We might even stem the corner up a little bit, just so a corner, if he's playing a cloud flight, he can't play both. But my first read is going to be here is RB underneath, watching A if it carries. If there's no help to the right, like there is here, B is going to win here on this comeback. We're just going to possession catch that. We're going to read it here again. Watch. Oh, here they're going to play man. Now Y is going to win here on the corner. That's the great thing about this sharp cutting corner route. If they're in any kind of zone, you're just kind of reading here what A is going to do. It looks like they're going to cover 4 match. But yeah, if the linebackers all go back, you're just going to have this running back immediately out of the backfield on the Texas, which is going to be nice. If they're in certain zones, A can be a snap down the seam. And again, like we've already touched on here, is if B has no help underneath, it doesn't matter if it's cover 1, cover 3. Next we're going to look at is Y shallow cross. Y shallow cross is a very nice run, pass play here. I'm just going to put RB here on a wheel route. And the reads are going to be simple. You have B on this out route here. You have A here is going to be on the drag. So we're always going to look underneath first. And we're going to watch where that user takes away. They take away the drag. We have this backside in behind it. It's going to be wide open. Here's we watch it again. Here is they bring a man blitz. You have your drag wide open. And if you get a zone look, again, one of the cool things here is watching that you can snap throw this running back underneath, or you can hit this speed out route if nobody gets down on the sideline. Sit here and show. Here is where this running back will get into this gap. And as soon as he turns upfield, it can be huge yardage, or it'll just be a pretty significant play here. As I forget to put the running back on the wheel. Show this one more time here, and you just watch. There's the running back. Now we got this backside in, and we're going to take that for about 29 yards, and that is how this play is going to work. Look at double post. Double post is very nice because you're going to have this drag, and you're going to have a corner from Y, post from A, deep post from B. And again, if you want to put RB here on a wheel, you can put them on a flat, and your reads are just going to be underneath here, and then the flats. And see, again, we want them to take away underneath. But again, you're going to make your reads here. Here is this tight end on this post, as we held onto the ball a little bit longer than I would have liked. Here is why you put the running back here on the wheel route. If they're not going to play man on him, if they play in a match coverage, anything like that, that running back is just going to completely cook here. And here is this outside post. You see here, they kind of played man. So with that safety just staying back, it was really easy to identify that that post was going to get open. Last play we're going to come out in here is the fork wheel. And I like the fork wheel a lot because of the routes here on the left. On the right, if you want to keep this completely stock, you can. Or I like maybe doing something like this here. with a speed out route and a comeback here, as you'll see. Just going to watch, boom, A on this nice little speed route. It's easy to read. If they play a hard flat, they're in 3 deep here, but if they play a hard flat for whatever reason, you can easily throw that comeback outside to the right. So I just love that option there. RB's going to get open underneath. Again, make people respect underneath. He just gets open in a nice spot that it's going to be very easy to hit him and get good yards. And then if we get a look here, what I like is we didn't get it here because they ran a match and then we dropped the ball. But X is going to win on his double move post against certain zones. And you see right here, we just threw a nice little laser over the top for a touchdown, as I had to maneuver in the pocket to make sure it didn't get sacked. But there's little spots in zones, and you can actually pass lead this down and come underneath and catch it like that. Didn't actually put it in a good spot there, but I was still able to make the catch. But yeah, this fork wheel play is extremely good. It's super easy and efficient to run. That's going to wrap up our Utah Utes playbook. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope we covered a bunch of stuff that will help you guys if you are running this scheme. Again, there's a bunch of good stuff in here that I was not able to touch. And if we get enough likes on the video, I will do a part 2 on this and really go further in depth. But we touched on a bunch of good stuff. The stuff that I would prioritize, learning those formations first and being the master of those before you expanding more into the playbook. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave me a like, comment on what you guys want to see next, sub to the channel so you guys don't miss an upload, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.